Yes people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am AdamMcKola and I am out here in the beautiful Bellagio in Como, Italy. As you can see behind me, it doesn't look like Birmingham or Manchester. No, I am in Italy and we are here today with the transfer roundup. Now apologies if you hear a little bit of background noise, I can't control that, but here we are anyway with loads of news, and we're going to be rounding up all the Manchester United latest news. As of yet, we have signed absolutely nobody. We have seen loads of players leave on frees, and we're still waiting to see who Manchester United will sign. But as always, there's loads of rumours linking Man United and Erik ten Hag with plenty of players. We also had our CEO meeting fans in a pub and leaking a fair bit as well. So that was interesting this week, but we'll get stuck into these transfers anyway. Before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, all that jazz. You know the drill. You hear it on every single YouTube video from every single YouTuber. Get hitting that subscribe button. But right now, we'll get stuck into the news. And the first one is regarding Frenkie De Jong. Yes, we've been here before. We know. Is it going to happen? Isn't it going to happen? Why isn't it getting dragged on? All this, that, and the other. But Manchester United are still being linked with a move for Frenkie De Jong. The reports are saying that we're going to make a second bid this week. Our first bid was rejected. We've got Spanish football expert Alvaro Montero, no, I haven't heard of him either, saying on Sky Sports, I say he will play for Manchester United, as we've been saying the last few days. In that meeting with fans, Richard Arnold pretty much said the same thing. He was confident Manchester United would get him signed. He also said the money was there, which I'm not sure how that will help with negotiations, because if you're saying the money's there, then Barcelona are just going to hold tight for that money. But nevertheless, it feels like Manchester United will make another bid of around 70 million euros plus, and Frenkie De Jong is possibly going to become a Manchester United manager, but of course, player. But of course, who knows with Manchester United? We've seen so many different transfer sagas in the past dragging on. Could this be another Wesley Sneijder, or will this be a Paul Pogba where eventually he ends up signing for Manchester United? Let's wait and see. But Manchester United are confident and Barcelona are pretty much preparing for his departure from the club. So let's wait and see what happens with that. We're also hearing Manchester United are preparing a bid for Lisandro Martinez, who plays for Ajax. Mark Wervich, who's pretty reliable in terms of, you know, the Dutch and Ajax reporting. He's saying Manchester United are preparing an offer for Lisandro Martinez, who plays at centre-back. Now we know we've been looking to sign Julian Timber, but Timber doesn't really want to make a move from Ajax. Why? Louis van Gaal's been in his ear saying that he needs to play football regularly if he wants to be in that Holland team for the World Cup in Qatar in December. Now, this was a great point made. I'm not sure who tweeted this out on Stretford Paddock, to be honest, but it was a great point. They tweeted, strange that Ake rarely plays for City, but LBG picks him for Holland every time. But even the possibility of Timber not playing regularly for Manchester United is a threat to his national team career. If that threat stops Timber moving to Manchester United, he's not got the mentality we need. And you know what? I kind of agree with that. I agree with that, and it's probably why Erik ten Hag has now moved on to Lisandro Martinez. He wants a centre-back he can trust. He wants a centre-back that knows how to play the football that he wants to play, and the two lads at Ajax will know how to do that. The good thing for me is they're of a good age, they're both good footballers, they know how to play the game, but obviously can they make that leap from the Eredivisie into the Premier League? Who knows? But Manchester United are being linked closely with Lisandro Martinez at the moment. But it does feel like this Frenkie De Jong move is holding everything up. And we've heard reports suggesting similar, that Erik ten Hag wants Frenkie De Jong in because he feels like he is the key cog to this Manchester United team for him. If he can't get him, then he'll move on to other targets. But he wants Frenkie De Jong, and that's why Manchester United are holding up everything else to get Frenkie De Jong done. Why we can't do two things at once, who knows? But nevertheless, we're waiting to see if we can get Frenkie De Jong in. We're also hoping to persuade Denmark midfielder Christian Eriksen to join United before the new season starts. Now, Eriksen is available on a free. He looks like he's leaving Brentford. He's been linked with a move to Spurs, back to London, Champions League football, all that. But Manchester United have made a more lucrative offer by way of wages. Now, is he going to want to go back to London with his family, settle in there where he's already settled pretty much, and play for a team that he knows well? Or will he come and team up with Erik ten Hag at Manchester United? He's met and worked, I say worked, he's not played for Erik ten Hag, But when he was doing his recovery, when he was trying to get fit to play for Brentford, he spent a short time at Ajax, which, you know, probably did him well in terms of getting that move to Brentford. We saw how good he was at Brentford as well. He was absolutely excellent for them, helped them stay up in the Premier League, which was fantastic. And now it looks like he's making a move. Although Brentford still haven't given up hope, there was talk as well that he had decided between Brentford and Spurs and wanted to stay in London, from The Guardian. But then Jamie Jackson has come out and he's still saying, Simon Stone has come out and said Man United are hoping to persuade Denmark midfielder Christian Eriksen to join them before the new season. Man United's move for Eriksen is unrelated to their continued efforts to sign Frenkie De Jong, with the Old Trafford club in contact with Barcelona about his availability. Now, getting those two in would be fantastic. We know that Erik ten Hag's football is heavily based on passing, movement, intelligence, quality. Those two have it in abundance. If you can get Christian Eriksen and Frenkie De Jong in, we've lost Matic, we've lost Pogba, we've lost Lingard, we've lost all these midfielders. The current crop that we have aren't good enough. You could see James Garner given an opportunity in pre-season. Maybe he can fight his way in. Maybe Hannibal could fight his way in. But the current crop of first team players Man United have in midfield quite simply isn't good enough. I keep seeing Scott McTominay on Twitter compared with Darren Fletcher. Put some respect on Darren Fletcher's name, for God's sake. Scott McTominay couldn't lace his boots. Could not lace his boots. Scott McTominay will get nowhere near a Sir Alex Ferguson Manchester United side. Just simply not good enough. Darren Fletcher, he started off his career, it was a bit shaky, he's got a lot of criticism. But I remember him bossing big games. Bossing big games. Do you know what I mean? I've never seen Scott McTominay do that yet. In fact, is Scott McTominay a top 10 player? I don't think so. So stop comparing him with Darren Fletcher. Sorry to go off on a tangent there. Another Ajax player being linked with a move to Man United is Antony, an attacking player. Now, according to reports, Manchester United are closing in on their first major signing of the summer, with Antony on his way from Ajax in a £40 million move. £40 million would be a reasonable amount. We have discussed it before. Would it be 50 million euros, 60 million euros? £40 million would be a great move to bring in a young player, attacking player as well, someone that Erik ten Hag knows. But I don't think he's going to be Manchester United's first major signing unless we fail with a bid for Frenkie De Jong. You could possibly have Christian Eriksen as our first major signing. You could possibly have Frenkie De Jong. I don't think it will be Antony. This little bird's back. Let me go scare him. There you go. He's gone. So he shouldn't be making any noise now. And Antony, £40 million. Could he be coming in? Sky Sports are looking at reports saying he possibly could be. So let's wait and see on those. Antony, Frenkie De Jong, Christian Eriksen. Manchester United were to make those three signings and the centre-back as well, I'd feel a lot more confident about the season coming up, because those are areas that were pretty poor in quality and in depth. Now, someone that could be leaving Manchester United is Dean Henderson. And Fabrizio Romano has reported in the last day or two that Dean Henderson is getting closer to that move to Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are confident to get a Dean Henderson loan deal done this week. Talks in progress, personal terms agreed. So it looks like Dean Henderson is going to be making that move. Let us know your thoughts on all that's going on at the minute. Did I miss something out? Get it in the comments. I'll make a video about it later. But yeah, let us know your thoughts on everything. Will Frenkie De Jong and Christian Eriksen finally arrive at Manchester United? Or has Christian Eriksen, as some reports suggest, rejected Manchester United? And what would that say about the club? Or does that say more about Christian Eriksen and him wanting to stay in London, etc.? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'll be back soon with another video. But until then, I've been AdamMcKola. I'm out of here. See you in a bit.